Good evening and welcome. Tonight we will be going over the history and geography of Cantagalo, Cantagalo in Sao Tomé and Príncipe. Let's start by zooming out so you can see exactly where we are in the world and why we're on the tablet tonight instead of at my atlas. Sorry for the kitten crying in the background. She's having a day, poor baby. We started turning on our heater because it's getting colder, and she's never heard the heater before, and she's terrified of it, and she's just having a moment. So sorry for kittens in the background. Sao Tome and Príncipe, there, is an island nation off the coast of central-ish, western-ish Africa. You can see right here in the Gulf of Guinea. Very close to Equatorial Guinea, Cameroon, Nigeria, Gabon. Among this island chain, you can see the islands going up, 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 up. And it goes into Cameroon as these huge volcanoes, and Mount Cameroon. Here's your fun fact that you can school people on. What's the highest mountain in Cameroon? It's Mount Cameroon. Now you know that forever. But here is the island of Sao Tome. The capital is Sao Tome. So we are just south of that in this beautifully forested area over here. It's it's a volcanic island, right? So it's quite mountainous. You can see over here all the various little craters and things. There's some interesting volcanic plugs on this island as well. It's a neat little place to explore. The capital of this area is Santana over here. And yeah, we also have this little island, the Santana Island, which is, as you can see, uninhabited. It's a rock with all these pretty little trees on it. But that's pretty much it for geography. We're on Sao Tome. So, I did not find any history that occurred in this region. Literally none. Other than the names of towns and such. So, I'll tell you a bit about the history of Sao Tome. I'll also link the Sao Tome playlist up in the corner there if you want to learn a bit more about this country in my soft voice. You can do that. But this island was uninhabited for a long time until the Portuguese found it in the 1500s and colonized it. They made Sao Tome into a huge sugar industry plantation. Then when the Portuguese really started to get a hold on Brazil and realized that there was way more money over there, they kind of pulled back a bit, and this became a huge industry for the slave trade. And that went on until it didn't anymore. And then the industry transitioned to cocoa and produced chocolate, which it still does today. Not as much as it once did, but it still does. I was reading about how the country is trying to explore for oil reserves in their waters to try to find more income that way, but so far been unsuccessful. So it's just a little quaint island. Has lots of great tourism, as you can see by all the hotels and clubs here along this beautiful coast. And I think we should take a look at some of them. Let's start at the beaches because there's more slideshows along here. And then we'll slowly work our way inwards. Here's a little beach. So yeah, they still speak Portuguese today. It was part of Portugal until the revolution in the 1970s, when Portugal released all their colonies. Ooh, very impressive handstand there. This is such a pretty little beach. little canoe there. So yeah, there's no indigenous population of Sao Tome. The people who are kind of considered the more indigenous are descendants of slaves and anyone that intermarried with them, creating this new culture on here. It's not been the most stable government. They've had their fair share of coups, but it's not the worst in Africa, right? There are far more unstable governments throughout Africa. That's kind of a understatement there. Another day in paradise. Relax, drink, enjoy. The tiki bar. I love the nights I can't remember with the friends I can't forget. Ooh, that's a neat sand dollar. Yeah, beautiful little peaceful beach. I think that's a rock, but this is gorgeous. The low tide reflection there. She's going surfing. All these surfboards here. Beautiful palm trees and doggos. Thinking deeply on this rock here. Nice smiles. And very nice smiles. Very cute. Nice smiles. Let's see what else we can find. We got a park over here. And it looks like a museum. There's no pictures in the park, sadly. Not the hospital. Let's see what this is. Look at this. Colonial home. Wow, that's definitely a big processing factory that's seen better days. And look at this ruin here. Wow. I bet you this place has like haunted legends about it. It looks like it's an art gallery now. That's pretty neat. It's a good use of it. And look at this little children's art area. That's wonderful. Oh, I wonder if that's the cacao there. They're harvesting there. Yeah, it looks like it's a little art place for kids. What a good use of this old building here, which is clearly a plantation home. That's a lot of, I think there's sandbags probably for storms, maybe hurricanes. Got a bunch of lumber there, timber built up. Wilson Tours is located here. I wonder what Wilson is going to show us. Oh, we eat nice meals. Get some fried fish there by the looks of it. There's a little church. Little neighborhood there. Old plantation building. All destroyed. They're ready for the tour. It's the old, maybe that's the hospital I tapped on. It's all in ruins now. Maybe we should take a look at the hospital. On a little tram. A whole tour group taking nice photos together. Let's see. Come back, hospital. Nope, okay. Google Earth says we can't look at the hospital anymore. Oh, wait, it's over here, right? Oh, that's what this building... Oh, wait. I see now. I see these are hospital wings. This wasn't a plantation house, it was a hospital. I see. I didn't even, notice this town when I was last looking around. So that's interesting to see. I did look at this. The Praia de Bombas. My poor kitten's crying. Because look, we got some divers here. They made a little heart out of stones. Ready to dive. Whoa! It's flying off his surfboard there. My goodness. Underwater shot. Love it. Yeah. She's there. Looks like they found a little shipwreck and they got a big old marlin or swordfish or something there. My goodness. Doing a big dive. Very successfully. Ooh. Swan dive into the water. You can see a big mountain right there. And here's Santa Ana. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at the town. Lovely beach. Big cool rocks out there. They found something in the water right there. Big waves crashing. Some beautiful cactus flowers. Oh, big waves right there. Ooh, that's a fun shot in the water. Yeah, it just seems like a very peaceful place to come and surf and swim and I guess learn about some history. Very cool. Diving center. Do you think we'll see some underwater photography? No, but there's some pretty shots of the rock out here. And it looks like a big wave crashing against the rocks there. Let's see, a school over there I see. There's church, surf club, the best fish in Santana. Lots of homes to relax in. Then if we go up here, make sure we don't go too far, don't wind up in the capital, right? Let's go up here to this edge. Ooh, look at some Trosco. Here's another beach. Let's see, they got their boats out, ready to go out on the water, probably to like fish. Maybe just enjoy the day out on the ocean, like this person's doing. Let's see. Oh, they're playing some soccer, some football. Nice faces there. Looks like they're celebrating a win or something. Some drinks. Very nice styles there. Oh, what a great smile. I love that picture. Smiling in the ocean. Hi, baby girl. My poor kitten is so sad. Yeah. Alright, suppose that's it for the coast. Let's go more inland. There's not a lot in here, but I did find some neat stuff. All the towns here don't have slideshows, but I did find this waterfall. Look how lovely. Just out here in the jungle. What a neat find, huh? I bet there's a cool hiking trail to this waterfall. Yeah, I guess that's the hiking trail to the waterfall right here. There we go. Yep, that must be the trail, huh? What's this? Some kind of map here, but not quite sure what it's pointing out. I guess all the different sites you can see in the center of the island. There's a Aqua e Balm farm. Assume they're Nigerian here. Let's see what kind of farm they have out here in the wilderness. Got a little eating area there outside amongst the trees. Let's see. Can we find out what you grow here? Maybe they grow the cocoa. Maybe they grow fruit. I will never know. I wonder. Sorry for the baby crying. I hope she's not too loud. I'll go get her in a minute. I think that might be it actually. Let's look over here. Oh, my poor girl. Oh, what's this? Oh, we already saw that. Goodness, yep. That must be it. Look how thick this forest is. Yeah, very rocky and lumpy. Not a lot of people living in the center. But there are a bit, as you can see. Little farms and things. So yeah, I'm going to go see what my poor kitten wants. She probably just wants attention. Maybe she's hungry or something. I'll go take care of her. We looked at that, right? Did we? The hellmouth. No, we did not. It's basalt columns. It looks like, at least. But we're going to end here at the hellmouth. Ooh. Thank you so much for watching. We'll drink it out of a coconut. If you enjoyed this style of content, please consider subscribing. Next, we're going to go to New Zealand. Very different kind of island. Much more mountainous on the South Island. Much more interesting coastlines to see, and lots more history. If you got this far in my video and you're still awake, please give this a thumbs up. African countries don't get a lot of traction on my channel, especially lesser known ones like Sao Tomé and Príncipe. There's that hospital. So I'd greatly appreciate the thumbs up. Also, you can hype this video if you're on mobile and you still have some hype points for today. And let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Commenting is another great way to boost this video in the algorithm. So just drop me anything. Tell me something about yourself. Tell me something about your town. Tell me if you'd rather go hiking in the jungle or relax on the beach. Which would you rather do? You know what I would say. Definitely a beach person. Anyway, I hope that you found this video to be relaxing and educational, and I hope that you have a good